All right, here we go again. Buckle up. I pass the information on like the officer asked me to do to the people that run that place over there. Now she was a little nervous because, again, the officer did say, does the management think it's anybody there? So again, she's a little nervous, but she's going to call him. She's going to touch base with him. I told her it's more bigger than here, and it's probably related to my government service, and they're going to play their game. So again, this idea where everything's a contract. Spies are contractors, and these people are at least spy trained, if not being spies, which means it could be anybody. Again, the cartel has people come in, train 5 people, and they train 20 other, and then they train 10 other. So the original people that taught this to all them were spies. Mossad, uh, CIA, KGB. And remember, I knew nothing about spycraft. Not for a second. I mean, I knew nothing. Of all the things that I learned about military, law enforcement before I even got there, right? And even being in the Marshal Service and corrections, I knew nothing. Never even had a thought about it. But at this point, because of what they've done, don't put it on me. Again, that's a contract from them. Because of what they've done, now I know everything about spycraft, and I know how to investigate spies and tell when spies are operating around me. Like even without that. Again, when I say spies, you may see yourself just as somebody that volunteered to help out with Neighborhood Watch or something. You're a spy. You betrayed the United States. You should go to Gitmo and be executed. Bottom line. That doesn't make me dangerous. That makes me intelligent and a patriotic American. Makes you dangerous. Again, the reason they upped the ante on all that was because they killed Jonathan Luna. And they most likely also killed Gritter. Even if it was suicide, it's still a murder. They acted with the intention of murder. So the contract is that it's about me speaking up. So as soon as the spy masters get me to shut up for a while, even if I'm just doing it because I'm focused on life, right? Right. That's the way it used to be. That actually, they're the ones that made me merchandise in the marketplace, harassed me until I would speak out. That involves spies. I mean, come on. They're the biggest corrupt pieces of shit on the earth. They were Weinstein's people that were going to go after somebody who was alleging he raped her or did whatever he did to her. I really didn't even follow the case. I just knew it was that. Enough. I followed the part of the case that said who the operators were. Well, because I mean, there's rapists everywhere. Half these cops that are chasing me, half the PIs that are chasing me, are rapists and murderers, and they're part of that thing for that simple reason. And they also get enriched. So the scam is, as soon as I shut up, guess what happens? They get their Weinstein bonus. What was it, $300,000 or some shit? No, there's somebody in this that gets that kind of bonuses. Maybe even 1 million. So as soon as I shut up, what happens? They get their bonus. And then they say, okay, fine, you all can go now. We got them to shut up. Here's your bonus. Then what do you think they do? Hire another crew and say, we got to get them to talk. Do the stuff to get them to talk. He committed a crime. We got to get them to talk. They may not even know that they're doing that, but again, they know they're not supposed to be operating. Most of these PIs know they're not supposed to be operating the person they are. I've already communicated psychically. I've been proven as psychic over and over again. Again, it's amazing that I don't make more mistakes because every psychic makes mistakes because they're directly on me like this. executives at high levels of criminal enterprise. Right. Well, they tell me I backed out. I backed out. I don't know who they are. When I found out what it was, I backed out. They should all back out. You're right. Look at her. Thanks, Larry. Again, you got to be more careful before you take these ones. Again, state and local, they need to make sure they're doing the right thing. Now, you can't even trust a case they send to you because it's been doctored by these people all these years, and then also the CIA's and people at the CIA level of technology. There's no doubt that Jonathan Nichols was murdered. I believe it was physical. Look, they've had AI for decades, some level of AI, for a couple decades. They've had ultrasonic and they've had direct energy since the 50s. So, me saying that they might have something that can connect to an offline device and replicate a keyboard is not that outlandish. Right. Even like a service keyboard. They may even be able to get into that part of it. At the top, because Chinese could be at the top. Right. But again, who they hire, the criminals. The politicians are stuck in my team, your team. And in fact, if they can make money taking somebody from the other team out, using crime, criminals, spycraft, they'll do it. They're just shitty people. You want to take me down? We'll take you all down. I guarantee you got more to lose than I do. Thanks, Larry. Take you down as a metaphysical. It's obvious. I've been speaking it for years. You're so ignorant that you want to run around saying that it's physical. Curse you and curse your families over and over again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sealed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Arar. Well, stay peaceful. Praise God in all that you do. Rough roads ahead. Very rough roads.